So here is your home learning project for term 5. So our question that we're going to be learning all about in school this term is, how does nature help us? So down here it tells you a little bit about what we're going to be learning about in school around this question. So to show our understanding of the question, how does nature help us? So we're going to be learning all about different types of nature. So that's going to include plants, animals, and the sort of environment all around our local school. So it says at school, we'll be learning all about how the nature around us helps us as humans. We'll be looking at stories about bumblebees, as well as poetry around growing and vegetables. Our DT project will be around healthy foods and designing a healthy food dish. In science, we'll be learning all about different plants and their functions and how they help us as humans. And in art, we're going to be exploring some still life with fruits and vegetables as well. Okay. So the project hand-in Monday, the 22nd of May. So that's the last week of term, as always. And then, as we always do, we'll spend that last week of term looking at everyone's projects, which is always such a lovely, lovely way to finish the term. So we look forward to doing that again. So as always, if you're stuck, come and ask, give us a shout, and we can give you a hand if needs be. So the outcome, again, here's some ideas for what you can do, but they are absolutely not exhaustive at all. You can do whatever you like, really, to show your understanding of how does nature help us. So some ideas here for you. You could design a healthy food dish. You could even make it, okay, but you don't have to. We don't want it to be a project that you have to spend any money on, but you could design a healthy food dish. We're going to be learning all about fruits and vegetables. PSHE is around healthy me and how I can be healthy. So you could design a healthy dish. You could find out about how insects and different animals help us. We're going to be talking about bumblebees in particular, but you might find out about other insects and the jobs that they do that help us as humans. You might like to grow something, a plant or some food maybe. Find out about the functions of different plants. You could create some artwork. Okay, where we're going to be looking at different types of artwork around still life with fruits and vegetables, but you could do it with insects, growing, anything you like. Write a story or a poem about growing. We're going to look at some poetry this term as well in English. You could go on a nature walk. That would be completely free. You could go on a nice nature walk. You could take some photos, see what you find. You could draw some pictures of what you find. You could see what nature is in your garden or your local area. There's some parks, church that you could visit. You could do some bird spotting. You could go on a mini beast hunt. There's lots of things that you can find online that would be a really fun thing that you could go out now that the weather's getting a bit nicer and go and enjoy some time outside in nature. So just some ideas there for you. So some background information. We will be learning about how fruits and vegetables help us to be healthy. We're going to use the story Oliver's Vegetables to design a healthy fruit salad dish for Oliver. So that's what we'll be doing in DT at school. But you could always have a look at that story. It's on YouTube, and you could think about a different type of healthy dish that Oliver might like rather than a fruit salad dish that we're going to do at school. You could think about some sort of meal that would be healthy for Oliver to eat. And we're going to be looking particularly at Paul Cézanne in art, who obviously created lots of still life artwork using fruits and vegetables, and that's who we're going to be looking at. But there are lots of other artists out there as well, or you might like to do a bit of research on him and his artwork. So there's loads of books there. I could have put loads more on, to be honest. There was absolutely hundreds of books out there, all about nature and insects and growing. But there's just a few really lovely ones there that you might be able to get from your local library. They might be on YouTube. Lots of books are on YouTube to be read out loud. There's a few good ideas there that you might use. And then again, websites, there's absolutely hundreds, but just a few really good ones there for children that might give you some ideas. Okay, obviously make sure you ask an adult before you use the internet. And then just some pictures. So again, these are just some really quick ideas that I found online of projects that other people have created around nature and growing and insects and being healthy. So there's loads of ideas there of the sorts of things that you might create. But as always, you can use your imaginations. And as long as you are showing that you understand how does nature help us, you can do that in any way you like. Okay, so we really look forward to seeing your projects again this term and hope you have lots of fun doing them.